The weirdest thing that ever happened to me? On March 9th, 2020, my friend 20F and I took an impromptu 3-day trip to Daytona Beach, FL. We met some guys from Ohio at our hotel and hung out for a few hours, but nothing crazy. We went to bed in our room, only mildly inebriated. We woke up the next morning and saw a giant conglomerate of literal shit sitting on a plastic bag on the table in our room. It was like someone grabbed a bunch of turds and mashed them together to make a megaturd mountain. There was shit smeared everywhere: blankets, carpet, lampshade, my luggage, my friend's jeans, and the floor leading to the bathroom. We checked to make sure we hadn't shit ourselves or sleepwalked, which would have been less scary than someone entering our room. Miraculously, whoever did this spared us by not smearing shit on us while we slept, and to my knowledge didn't do anything else. The only things that make sense to me as to why this would have happened: one of the Ohio dudes somehow got one of our room keys and did this. We confronted them, and they were equally flabbergasted, and we felt as if they didn't do it. We hung out with them again on that trip and still had no issues. I also don't recall if we were actually missing a key or not. One of us could have left the patio door unlocked, and someone could have came in through there, but we were on the third floor if I recall correctly, so that would have been difficult. The door was also hard to open even when it was unlocked, so it wouldn't have been sneaky. Someone who works at the hotel, or whoever, has access somehow to keys to get into rooms. What motive they would have is anyone's guess. We did try asking about camera footage, but they didn't really take us serious and couldn't move us to a different room. We did have the room cleaners come help with cleaning it up, but they probably thought we were crazy, BC. It's so unbelievable. I don't believe my friend would have done this. She was struggling with addiction at the time, but we flew there, so I don't think she would have brought any stuff like that on the plane. I also paid for everything. And again, some of her stuff was affected, so I don't see what she would have had to gain from this. If anyone has somehow heard of anything, even remotely similar, I'd love to hear it. I think I'll probably never know what actually happened while we slept that night. I did not truly anticipate what was going to happen in the coming days, and didn't truly understand the gravity of the COVID spread simply due to ignorance, so I would not have traveled to FL if I knew what was to come, but I can't go back and change that. I was also grieving BC my dad passed unexpectedly 2 months prior and other stuff, so I simply was going off the deep end in general and was absorbed in my own personal issues, which still wasn't okay, obviously. Just felt the need to address that.